island in the middle of the lake without a tent, with just a sleeping pad, and it's set to be around -1 Celsius tonight. So it's going to be an interesting night. So let's go. I want to sleep on that tiny island right there. It's so small. I have just 1 hour of daylight until it's completely dark. You can see it. Island right there. It's a place I'm gonna spend night on. So yeah, I'm gonna lay the boat on this side, and the closest side of the island. I've never been on this island before, so it's gonna be interesting. Okay, now I need to figure out where I should tie up the boat, because on this side there's no wind, but on both sides the wind is blowing, and the wind's coming from the south today, so it's not so cold outside yet. Okay, I think I'm going to tie the boat on this side. You can see it's a small island. There's a tree right there. I can tie my boat. See. Now I need to be quick. I made it. Okay. Now I need to figure this out. If I tie it up right here, the boat is straight here. Okay. Okay, before I pack out the boat, I'm going to show you the island. Okay. Let's see. It's not a big island. As you can see, this is not a big island. There's one big rock. There's a long, tiny island. Right here. I'm gonna spend my night today. Okay, so oh, it's an old fireplace. Right here. Okay, so my fire, we're gonna be there. And I think I'm gonna sleep. Okay, if I have my sleeping pad right here, I think that's gonna work. And yeah, there's some firewood on the island, but I'm not gonna take the trees that live. There's no dead tree on the island, so yeah, I'm gonna use what I find on the ground. So, but it's a really small island. It it is. There's another isle right there that I can sleep on. But I want to try this island. So yeah, but I think that's gonna work. Yeah. Yeah. Like this. Okay. The things I got with me today is this sleeping pad, a tent for an emergency, but I don't think it's space enough for a tent on this isle. So it's pretty useless. I have a new knife with me today, an axe, a saw, and a smaller knife for the small jobs. And then of course my food and everything. Oh yeah, I think this will work. And with the fire around here, oh, it's beautiful. And the island is so tiny. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's beautiful. It is. And it's quiet. Except for those birds over there. I think it's Canada goose. And they're hacking on the small islands. So I'm gonna have some friends tonight. There you can see them. They're hacking on a small island. But now I'm gonna get my firewood. So I use my axe, my saw, and my new knife. This knife is from Brusletto. It's a famous Norwegian brand. It's a pretty big knife, so it's gonna help me in most situations. And I also have this special knife, also from Brusletto, and it's like this. It's really beautiful. I'm using it on most of my trips, so it's a very good knife. But now it's beginning to get dark, so I'm gonna get my firewood before it gets too cold, because it's gonna get cold tonight. So let's go. Okay, so I found some firewood on the ground. These tiny branches are dry most of the year, so this one would work for my fire. I'm gonna take me a little round trip on this isle before I set the fire. It's not a big island. Oh, right there. You can also sleep right there. Also sleep up in the hill right here. So it's many possibilities. So this is not the last trip on this isle. Here you can also sleep. Look how tiny the island is. And there's the boat. And you can see the moonlight in the water. Okay, now it's time for the fire. So I'm gonna get, I'm gonna have it right here. And the ground is so wet, so it's completely safe. I'm gonna make a little hole. And we're on an island, so it's completely safe. Oh, it's so beautiful. And the moon is up and yeah. Oh. Okay. The first I need is some smallest branches. And these are dry, so you're gonna fire easily. Okay, place this in the middle of the branches, and then we hopefully get a fire. This ignites very easily, so the wind is pointing this way, so if I just block some of the wind. No, the first one to get out. Okay, I need to place some more on here to block the wind. There we go. I'll get the small branches. On the second try. Oh yeah, this is gonna be nice. I also find some old firewood. You see that big cube over there in the middle of the fire? I found that because it's another fireplace on this island. It's right behind there. So I was very lucky. I still hear those Canada goose over there. I don't know if you can hear it, but I think it's two of them. Now it's 29th of March, so it's around hecking times for most of the birds, most of the coastal birds. So yeah, I've heard seagulls, Canada goose, some mallards, and they're all hecking in this period. So you can also hear an owl. Because the mainland is over there. It's around 1 kilometer over there. Now you can see I have my headlamp on full power. It's so bright. I really recommend this headlamp. I'm really hungry, so it's gonna be so good. Oh, I think I made it. Yeah, right there. That's gonna be so nice. As my food is getting done, I'm going to discover the island some more. We'll see how deep it is. It's really deep. It's shallow and then it's right down. I see some small fish. Maybe are asleep. Yeah, right there. You can see it. I think it's a perch or something. You can see the stripes. The stripes on the back. See some more there. Even more. 2 over there. That's cool. Right behind my camp. See some more. Yeah, here you see. It's straight into the deep. There, it's a dead fish. It's a small perch or something. It looks like a perch. The eyes are white. When the eyes are white, it's mostly perch or something. You see how bright this headlamp is? I'll light up the other island. Oh my gosh. I really recommend this headlamp. It's so bright. There's some fish over here. No. Nothing at all. But that's great. I think my food is ready. Now it's ready. Really good. Now it's time to make my bed and go to sleep. Need to pack anything down. My axe is there. And I just use my tent as a pillow for tonight. I'll drag this a little more down. There. And that's gonna be my bed for tonight. Oh. It's comfortable though. It is. It really is. I think it's going to be a good night. The sky is clear. I can see the stars. The water is calm. The wind has calmed down. But it's good to have a fire beside me so I can get warm. But now it's time to sleep. I have my backpack. There's my arm there, like that. No, I said good night.